Right now, 2 people are dead after a stabbing and shooting in Hartford. Fox 61's Kayla Cade will have a live report from the scene. But Team USA has defeated Bosnia and Herzegovina 2-0 and has advanced to the round of 16. Thank you so much for joining us on the Fox 61 News. I'm Annette Montgomery. Fox 61's Tim Latow is live on Pratt Street in Hartford, where fans gather to watch the big game. Tim, how's it like out there?
Hey there, Nat. Yeah, the cleanup goes on. The party continues here on Pratt Street after a massive crowd packed in to watch the game. Some early estimates are around 1,500 people, which would have been the record so far. That's the biggest crowd that we've seen this summer here. And what a win for Team USA over Bosnia and Herzegovina, 2-0. There were also a couple of goals taken away, so there were a lot of cheers from the crowd as well. A lot of moments where they got very, very excited. And there was also that controversial red card that some fans were not happy about at all when they saw that. They were very disappointed and very vocal about that too. So a lot of chants and cheers back and forth, and quite a large crowd too from Bosnia and Herzegovina. A lot of those fans were out here as well, rooting on their team. But here's what the Team USA fans had to say about the big win.
Look at this, we're up 2-0. This is what we came for. Bosnia, then who's next, doesn't matter.
It was a terrible call. They shouldn't have called that. It was awful. I don't know what the ref was thinking. He's out of his mind.
USA has the same odds as they had in this game. They're going to come in strong, and they have to come in strong because it's elimination. But I believe in USA 100%.
So for Team USA, it is on to Belgium next. They play in Seattle on Monday at 8 o'clock Eastern. Sure enough, there will be another watch party right here on Pratt Street. Thankfully, some cooler weather is forecasted for that. But even though hot temperatures did keep this crowd away, they are dedicated soccer fans this summer of soccer. Now live in Hartford, Tim Latow, Fox 61.
They are dedicated. Thank you so much, Tim. Well, now to a World Cup bracket update presented by Nissan. Team USA will face Belgium in the round of 16. Belgium advanced after staging a stunning comeback against Senegal. Rallying from a 2-0 deficit with less than 10 minutes to play, the Belgians scored twice to force extra time, then converted a late penalty to complete the 3-2 victory. And earlier this afternoon, England rallied from an early 1-0 deficit to defeat the Democratic Republic of Congo. 2-1 this afternoon in Atlanta, with Captain Harry Kane scoring both goals in the comeback victory. That means England will now travel to Mexico City for a showdown with co-host Mexico in the round of 16. Well, it was a hot one across Connecticut today, with many towns climbing well into the mid and upper 90s. And tomorrow could be even hotter, with triple-digit temperatures possible in some spots. Chief Meteorologist Rachel Frank is here. Now, Rachel, with the holiday weekend ahead, are we going to get any relief soon?
I think Sunday will not be as hot or as humid, but we have 3 more days to go of this heat wave before we start to bring those numbers down. Before we talk about the heat and humidity on the way, I did want to mention there is a severe thunderstorm warning just for extreme northern Litchfield County from this cluster of thunderstorms with lots of lightning and heavy rain associated with it. Most of the damaging winds that we're seeing within these storms are moving east. However, we're watching any new activity on the tail end of this line, and it could just scrape parts of northern Litchfield County. So we can't rule out some thunderstorms tonight. Again, with some luck, hopefully we can keep the worst of that to the north. This guidance is certainly showing that, but it is still possible that some of that moves into Connecticut, so we'll be watching that closely. Temperatures right now are close to the 80-degree mark in Hartford, so it is still very warm. And again, through Saturday, we have that extreme heat warning in effect. Highs will be in the 90s to near triple digits, and the heat index could be up to 110 degrees. So just a reminder to do all those things to take care of yourself and just respect the heat. Here's a look at tomorrow. It is a warm start to the day and a hot finish with highs that could approach triple digits for the first time in 7 years. Here's a look at the beach and boating forecast. Cooler at the shoreline, but certainly not cold. We're all sweating it out tomorrow, Annette.
It is definitely hot, Rachel. And with this dangerous summer heat settling in, we wanted to see how people experiencing homelessness are trying to stay cool. Fox 61's Kay Pattyfoot spoke with outreach coordinators at local organizations.
As the heat intensifies, local organizations are working to help people experiencing homelessness escape the dangerous temperatures. It's a group effort when it comes to making sure everyone is safe during heat waves. Coordinators with organizations like Journey Home and Hands on Hartford say the demand is a lot.
So we have a lot of medically vulnerable folks outside right now. So we have seen an increase in the need for medical response, 911 calls, and needing to screen a lot for heat exhaustion and heat stroke.
It can be chaotic at times because we have different things going on, and I feel like each day, or depending on the season, like the weather and stuff, determines what other things that we might have to come across when dealing with our community and how to best service all the homeless people in the area.
Case managers are constantly out in the field no matter the weather, making sure people who are experiencing homelessness are safe and have what they need. When temperatures are dangerously high, water and fans are of the utmost importance.
Sunscreen, hats, fans. We actually started bringing fans with us, like little mini fans, to keep people cool. So there are efforts being made. It's not perfect. It's a Band-Aid.
And the team was called to help those who were in a park in Hartford Wednesday evening.
Very boots on the ground, and whenever we just need to help people in need, we usually are like the first team to kind of be like sent out that way.
With shelters and cooling centers filling up fast, people who are unhoused described what it's like trying to cope with the heat.
It's dangerous. It's scary. I'm scared only because it's hot. I worry about everybody else other than myself because that's how I am. It's when you're out here, it's tough. It's hard.
As the heat continues, outreach teams say they'll continue checking on people living outdoors and making sure they have the proper resources to stay safe and get them through the summer. In Hartford, Kate Pattyfoot, Fox 61.
Now back to that breaking news in Hartford. A violent night ends with 2 people dead and a teenager injured. It happened just after 7 tonight on Madison Street. Fox 61's Kayla Cade is live and brings us the latest from police. Kayla. Live shot. We'll try to get her back in the newscast. Moving on to the next story, the city of New Britain says it has not received its first restitution payment from former Mayor Aaron Stewart. Now, Stewart had until today to pay more than $102,000 in attorney's fees. She also owes the city thousands in unearned vacation time and tuition reimbursement. Mayor Bobby Sanchez says the city hasn't heard from Stewart about the payment. He says he directed corporate counsel to take every legal step available to recover the money. A jury has found a Waterbury man guilty in the 2019 murder of 21-year-old Aaron Ormsby. Prosecutors say 26-year-old Joseph Stokes shot Ormsby multiple times on Foster Street in Meriden before fleeing to South Carolina. He was later extradited back to Connecticut to face charges. In addition to murder, Stokes was convicted on several firearms-related charges. He is scheduled to be sentenced on September 21st. New London police have arrested a 25-year-old man in connection with the shooting investigation from March. Police say Thomas Manuel is accused of shooting at a man near Rosemary Street and Bowles Avenue on March 15th. Manuel is facing multiple charges, including attempted first-degree assault. He posted a $250,000 bond and is due in court July 14. Well, the Vernon Rail Trail is back open tonight after a truck loaded with water went off the highway and onto the trail. State police say a tractor-trailer crashed on I-84 West near exit 65 around 3:15 this morning. No one was hurt, and crews cleared that scene around 11:30 a.m. At this time, officials haven't said what caused that crash. And police in West Hartford are now investigating a serious crash on Simsbury Road. Police say a car went into the woods and hit a tree near Tumblebrook Lane earlier this afternoon. That driver was removed from the vehicle by firefighters and taken to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. Anyone with any information, please contact West Hartford Police.